@1_1_1_11. Said. Read this. Wanna duel sent a request in the global duel machine and type darkwolf70 but a placeholder noob so you can't script if it's my server I don't do placeholder. @GrowyGardenFan W9F. Said. Wanna PvP? @GrowyGardenFan W9F. Said. Ha. @nothing_RBLXZ1T. Said. What you got? @nothing_RBLXZ1T. Said. Hello. @MariaSoto9729. Said. Gag for what? @nothing_RBLXZ1T. Said. XKGT. Said. What for base Garama? @nothing_RBLXZ1T. Said. XK. @nothing_RBLXZ1T. Said. Trade or PvP? @nothing_RBLXZ1T. Said. Traded. @XKGT. Said. Trade. @nothing_RBLXZ1T. Said. Okay. @nothing_RBLXZ1T. Said. Lava Tang Tang and 175M Tang Tang? @XKGT. Said. Lava and Gold Tang? @XKGT. Said. Sure. @nothing_RBLXZ1T. Said. Okay, send name. @XKGT. Said. Actually. @XKGT. Said. NVM. @XKGT. Said. That's Bun's offer. At XKGT. Said. Wait. At XKGT. Said. Or. At XKGT. Said. At XKGT. Said. Lavatang. At XKGT. Said. He'll do that. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. Just that. At XKGT. Said. Yeah. At XKGT. Said. Lavatang worth Garama. At XKGT. Said. I don't wanna rip you. At XKGT. Said. But can we do same time? At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. Okay. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. Wait. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. He's lagging. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. See. At XKGT. Said. Can you have everyone else leave though? At XKGT. Said. When we do trade. At XKGT. Said. I don't wanna get scammed. At it underscore 1_1_11. Said. Yeah. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. SNED name. At XKGT. Said. W3BBV. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. Asterisk send. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. Okay, send friend request. At legit chain. Said. Yo. At legit chain. Said. Dual 150 ME sock Santa hat trade. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. Yo. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. Anti-Y. At XKGT. Said. I added. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. Okay. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. He gonna add you back. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. 1 SEC. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. He's adding you to server. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. He added you. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. To server. At Nubovtopizza. Said. PvP for 450 mil Burgero. At Gabriela Martinez GY7 Faye. Said. I just got scammed and now I lost my bacon and egg 216 mil, I might quit, not going to lie. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. Gabriela Nulu. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. Noob. Added underscore 1_1_11. Said. Don't quit, not worth it. At Gabriela Martinez GY7 Faye. Said. Bruh. At Nubovthapiza. Said. What? At Gabriela Martinez GY7 Faye. Said. ALR. At Legit Shane. Said. Gabriela. At Legit Shane. Said. He'll give you. At Legit Shane. Said. 67M low 67. At Legit Shane. Said. For FRE. At Legit Shane. Said. Smiley face. At Legit Shane. Said. Add me. At Legit Shane. Said. Ninja M King 123. At Gabriela Martinez GY7 Faye. Said. Yay. At Gabriela Martinez GY7 Faye. Said. My user is Nelson152022. I will add you. At Legit Shane. Said. Okay. At Legit Shane. Said. Lem MC this trade RQ. At Gabriela Martinez GY7 Faye. Said. Okay.
Tim Cheese.
At Legit Shane. Said. NVM. At Legit Shane. Said. Okay, he'll add you. At Legit Shane. Said. Send request. At Gabriela Martinez GY7 Faye. Said. Okay. At Legit Shane. Said. Nelson152022. At Legit Shane. Said. I sent. At Gabriela Martinez GY7 Faye. Said. I add you. At Legit Shane. Said. Join. At Vilma Amargo. Said. Trade for my spaghetti toiletti. At Vilma Amargo. Said. PLS. At Gabriela Martinez GY7 Faye. Said. Nuovo. At Gabriela Martinez GY7 Faye. Said. He scammed me. At Gabriela Martinez GY7 Faye. Said. I got scammed again. At Legit Shane. Said. I'm joking. At Legit Shane. Said. Or am I? At Legit Shane. Said. Okay, I'm joking me DW. At Gabriela Martinez GY7 Faye. Said. I don't know. At Legit Shane. Said. Add me back. At Legit Shane. Said. Srey. At Vilma Amargo. Said. IPLS bro. At Vilma Amargo. Said. PLS my user is G7257. At Gabriela Martinez GY7 Faye. Said. I'm good, you can keep it, I will just quit bye. At Legit Shane. Said. Nah. At Legit Shane. Said. I'm SRYR. At Legit Shane. Said. Don't quit actually. At nothing_RBLXZ1T. Said. Legit you scammed? At Legit Shane. Said. Add me Basak. At Legit Shane. Said. Back. At Legit Shane. Said. It joke. At Legit Shane. Said. I wanna give him low 67. At Vilma Amargo. Said. Trade bro for my spaghetti toiletti. At nothing_RBLXZ1T. Said. GNG. At Legit Shane. Said. Or do I haha.
Los tríos. Los tríos.
At Solid Dits YT. At nothing_RBLXZ1T. Said.
La grande combinazione.
At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. My fave streamer is Live Agian. At nothing_RBLXZ1T. Said. www. At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. Pin this comment, sub. At Gabriela Martinez GY7Fa. Said. BTW for the people that are watching stream, sub and like now, bye. Nothing underscore RBLXC1T. Said. He's lagging. At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. Oh, he pipped it, OMG. At nothing underscore RBLXC1T. Said. www. At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. Pinned. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Yo me. At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. Brandon sub or I will find you. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Okay, I subscribed. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. 3 subs away from 900. At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. Good. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Yo, I got no my heart. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. Brandon. At AK4 plays. Said. What for 400 minutes Lavadorito? At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. WSP. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Want my no my herd. At nothing underscore RBLXZ1T. Said. We do. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. Yes. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Okay, M Gray Brand 50. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Add me. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. Wait for free. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. What would you give me for it? Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. I would give. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. How much does it make? At Alex Myron Z6B8Z. Said. Can you help me get the base? I need only 2 more. At Samuel Yushchuk RZ5BC. Said. Who wants to duel for my strawberry elephant? My user is Samuel underscore here. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Let me see. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. Okay. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. 65 mil. At Alex Myron Z6V8Z. Said. Please. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Am Gray Brand 50 add me. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. Brandon no my present 36M and Los Chicliter is 42M.
No my present. Los Chicleteras.
At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Am good something you got to offer. At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. Brandon. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. So you don't want the trade, Brandon? At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. I'll give you a mariachi. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. WSP. At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. For it. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Nah something else. At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. Brandon you don't want this offer? At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Nah. At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. 10M Los Cheeks and Los Candies. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. What about? Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. We add a telemort. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Add me. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Back. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. 17M. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. You want the offer? At Galeboyacardi. Said. Yes. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. Those 3. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Do you have any Valentine's brain rots? At Galeboyacardi. Said. Okay. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. Nope sadly. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. But do you want offer? At Galeboyacardi. Said. Let's do it. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Added Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. TBH we are overpaying. At Galaboyagardi. Said. Yes. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. This has rip trait and everything. At Brandon Vicente 04p. Said. Add me to private server then you will see. At the Robloxkid L7p. Said. Brandon I'll give you a 67.5 M Los Combs for it, graveyard. At the Robloxkid L7p. Said. Brandon I'll give you a 67.5 M Los Combs for it, graveyard. At playing SAB 78906. Said. I have 165 M Los sweethearts. At Brandon Vicente 04p. Said. Yo. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. Brandon I need you to tell me and cause then we gonna waste too much time. At the Robloxkid L7p. Said. You want my offer Brandon then I'll give the owner it for free. At the Robloxkid L7p. Said. And you trade him. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. Brandon what's your name? At Brandon Vicente 04p. Said. Okay. At Brandon Vicente 04p. Said. Gray Brand 50. At the Robloxkid L7p. Said. Yo owner. At the Robloxkid L7p. Said. I'll give you SMTH so you cannot waste your stuff. At the Robloxkid L7p. Said. And you trade him. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. You can join now Brandon. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. Therabloxkid it's ALR. At Brandon Vicente 04p. Said. The Roblox kid what you Roblox name. At Dida Plays Games. Said. You wanna trade I got low sisit do 157 mil. At the Robloxkid L7p. Said. Brandon Ina give it to owner. At Masum Ra US 5x. Said. What will you trade money puggy? At the Robloxkid L7p. Said. Then he give you it for no oh my heart. At Masum Ra US 5x. Said. My user is Ishak1209R. At RickyBoy14753. Said. What for 205 mil La Grande? At Dida Plays Games. Said. The Los Spooky Do Capybara 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 Capybara. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. Therabloxkid. At the Robloxkid L7p. Said. Yeah. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. Your name was names 3599. At the Robloxkid L7p. Said. Yeah. Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. He said to add you to server. At the Robloxkid L7p. Said. Okay I'll give you the combs for free owner. At RickyBoy14753. Said. What for 205 mil La Grande? Added underscore 1 underscore 1 underscore 11. Said. Therabloxkid join.
Los combinaciones.
Acceptata.Piri7 said, "Didn't we trade before?" Acceptata.Piri7 said, "I don't know." Acceptata.Piri7 said, "Yeah, we did." Creek659 said, "Do you have anything for the romantic grande craft?" Acceptata.Piri7 said, "I remember." Christy Gray said, "What for Los Candies 218 mil?" Daniel Rafio 5454 said, "Can I join?" Acceptata.Piri7 said, "Oh yeah, BTW, what could you offer for 135 minutes Lavadorito?" Daniel Rafio 5454 said, "My tung Serg." Adane your boy said, "Wanna trade?" Daniel Rafio 5454 said, "Or my job Serg." Daniel Rafio 5454 said, "Sure." Daniel Rafio 5454 said, "My name is I am Theory Albine 14. Ben22675 said, "Do you have Shiklatera Cupidira?" Daniel Rafio 5454 said, "I used to." Kubiyao said, "Trade my Cerberus 1B Dontames with _0018. Coulter Nailland said, "Galaxy ESOC 330 mil."
Los new, my hotspotsitos.
Daniel Rafio 5454. Said. Darlwolf 70 I friend you friend me back. At Kubi Yav. Said. So do you want to trade?
Lucky block.
At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Can I take first? At Septitata.Piri7. Said. What for 135 minutes Lavadorito? Added _1_1_11. Said. No Brandon. Added _1_1_11. Said. You just a time waster. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Okay.
Los Candies.
At Daniel Rafio 5454. Said. Can I join I friend you? At the Goat R6 said. Need items for La Romantic? At Septitata.Piri7. Said. That AI sound is good. At Daniel Rafio 5454. Said. Okay, I tried and it did not work. At Kamyoung C9B. Said. Hi. At Kamyoung C9B. Said. What for 75M pod hotspot and base 67? At the Robloxkit L7P. Said. Brandon's mentally like weird. At Kamyoung C9B. Said. Can you offer? At Daniel Rafio 5454. Said. Darlwolf 70 friend me so I can join PLS.
What if tons of tech deals
Added
were happening right
_1
now?
_1
Get more tech for your money
11.
at the Best Buy President's
Said.
Day sale. With deals on TVs, laptops, appliances, and more.
Septitata
Shop now through
.Piri7.
February 16th. Learn more
Said.
at bestbuy.com.
What
Best
for
Buy. Imagine that.
135 million
Save on
Labrador
quality protein at Whole Foods
At
Market.
Brandon
Get
Vicente
20% off
04P.
Whole Foods Market pasture-raised whole chicken with Prime
What?
through February 17th.
Added
Serve the whole
_1
family with this
_1
no
_
antibiotics
11.
ever Maine. While supplies
Said.
last, shop in-store
Joy.
online. Terms apply.
Added _1 _ 11. Said. Watch this. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Okay. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. At Daniel Rafio 5454. Said. Can I join? At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. I was giving 150M just for 65 minutes. Added _1 _ 11. Said. Join so you can see. At Micah the Coach. Said. Won a duel. At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. Andy. At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. Me. Added _1 _ 11. Said. Brandon. At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. Oh. Added _1 _ 11. Said. Brandon join so you can see. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. What? At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Okay. At Jared Jerry 67. Said. I have no my heart and Cupid chic. At nothing _ RBLXC1T. Said. Jair. At Septitata.Perry7. Said. Can you offer for 135 minutes Lavadorito? At Jared Jerry 67. Said. Yes. At I'm _ A _ hater LOL. Said. Can we PvP? At Septitata.Perry7. Said. Why you backshotting you are out. At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. Now that's pure skill. At Marley _ said. Dual E _ tester. Romantic 490M. At the Robloxkid L7P. Said. EHAT about KY overpay. At Septitata.Perry7. Said. Can you offer for 135 minutes Lavadorito after you're done trading with Duck? Perry7. Said. He's a time waster. At Jeff_Gorgon. Said. Duel for Swaggy Brothers. At Peyton Deputy. Said. Yo base bacon for base candies. At Jeff_Gorgon. Said. Can we duel for the Swaggy Brothers or not? At Peyton Deputy. Said. Are all those brain rots all you got? At 6. Said. At Shinx2822. Said. Can I index your stuff for the new base? At Peyton Deputy. Said. I don't even know if he's looking at the chat. At Septitata.Perry7. Said. Bro, just block him, I don't know, he's time wasting so hard. At I'm_A_hater LOL. Said. Okay. At I'm_A_hater LOL. Said. To me. At Shinx2822. Said. And I'm liked and subbed. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Scam. At Septitata.Perry7. Said. Why you giving him a LA secret? At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. No, you heard that clone sound, he was cloning into my base so he could block me. Added_1_1_11. Said. QDYM scam. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Why won't you do it in my private server if you're not lying? Added_1_1_11. Said. What clone? At Septitata.Perry7. Said. I don't know. At Septitata.Perry7. Said. Can you offer my 135M lava Dorito? At KingDK54. Said. Bro. At Septitata.Perry7. Said. And then Brandon sees that we're not a scammer. At KingDK54. said. You in a call. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Tell him to join my private, then we have a deal. At King DK54. Said. Added _1_1_1_11. Said. I am King K. At King DK54. Said. Invite me. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Y'all just join me, then we have a deal. At King DK54. Said. Is it in Discord? At Nate Dagood 67. Said. I'm gay as fuck. At King DK54. Said. At Septitata.Piri7. Said. Nate, what the heck? Added _1_1_11. Said. Yeah. At King DK54. Said. Invite me. At Septitata.Piri7. Said. Let's do like we didn't see that. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Join. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Just join me, you're not scamming, so either way it wouldn't be different. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. The only difference is you can't block me and steal. At nothing_RBLXZ1T. Said. Same here, Nate. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Tell them to join and then we have a deal. At Septitata.Piri7. Said. LBHAHAHA. Added _1_1_11. Said. Brandon, you just a time waster GNG. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. No. Added _1_1_11. Said. Like not even your mom wants you FRFR. At Brandon Vicente 04P. Said. Just join me, it's the same thing. At Septitata.Piri7. Said. That's crazy. At TakeHiShablockSun 1264. Said. What for 122 mil kaput? Added _1_1_11. Said. It's the truth GNG. At Septitata.Piri7. Said. What for 135 Lavadorito though? At Septitata.Piri7. Said. Yeah, IG. At Septitata.Piri7. Said. How long were you trying to convince him? At Abdul Hadi ZS7MR. Said. What for 178 minutes Spinny Hamid? At Septitata.Piri7. Said. The audacity to join again is crazy. Abdul Hadi ZS7MR. Said. Bro, what for 144 minutes egg and bacon? At Septitata.Piri7. Said. FR just blocked him. Jeremy W8F8J said, "Can I index know my heart for Valentine's base?" Atseptatata.Piri7 said, "Could you offer for a 135M Lavadorito?" Atseptatata.Piri7 said, "Face blue smiling, face blue smiling, face blue smiling." At Louis Dana 1084 said, "Are you trusted?" Atseptatata.Piri7 said, "Face blue smiling, face 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 blue smiling." Text green, game over. Atseptatata.